we're not going to stretch them, but we will make an offer for you on a raffle of Roll-'em baseball, and it's going to be courtesy of our 3 in-person guests,
Right.
GRG Company. And,
Yes.
and again, I'm identifying them: Dave Gerletti to my immediate left in the blue shirt, Jim Griffin, the sales manager, and Rich Ramos on my far left in the white shirt. So they are the brain trust of this exciting game, and we're hoping to kick it off here in the East LA area for you. So what we need to do right now is take time out. Let's get a time out here for a minute, okay, and effect a change, and then we're going to come back and actually start to get our hands on how to play Roll-'em.
Definitely. I got
Okay.
Nolan as my pitcher.
Okay, and then
Nolan
that's
Ryan on the
going to
mound.
be the time where those of you that have those card collections, you may want to just play along with us by bringing out some of the players you have. Okay,
Great. Sounds good.
so we'll be right back after a brief public service announcement. You're watching East LA Sports Scene, Channel 6, Buena Vision Cable TV.
Salisbury, Maryland. The hungry are being fed. In Wind Falls, Indiana, a man who learned to read at 47 is making sure others learn earlier. In Hope, New Mexico, people turned an abandoned school into a thriving community center. In Boston, Massachusetts, neighbors set up a crime hotline that's making their streets safer. From Seattle to Galveston, from Buffalo to Fargo, every day, someone in America is doing something to light up another life. But there is so much more to do. The light to do it is within us all. We only need to share it. Contact the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
Well,
But what I
Paul's
wanna
talk
do-
about how to...
Okay, we are back. I'm going to make sure I get into the camera here. I'm holding the microphone, and what we're going to do here is give an actual demonstration of Roll-'em baseball. And what I'm going to do is just hover around here while the managers get their players ready, and the first person that will actually make the move, is there a home team? And
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, I'll let you.
Basically, what should I take the microphone?
Yeah,
here?
go ahead, Jim.
Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and we've arrived at Roll-'em Field, USA for today's game between the All-Stars of David Gerletti and Jim Griffin's All-Stars. Basically, what we're doing is demonstrating the game. The fun of this game is to have fun, to ham it up, be a broadcaster. Our game is called, our field actually is called Roll-'em Field, USA. This can be played on a table. We're showing it here on a flat table, on a flat surface. That's somebody's house normally. So if you're playing at your friend's house, you're a visitor. If you're at your house, you're the home team. The game starts, you roll the dice to see who will bat first or who wants to be home or visitor. So I'll roll the dice and let Dave.
Okay, 2.
Two.
I'm visitors.
Okay, well, you got to roll.
Okay. 4.
4.
I'll choose to be visitors. I'll be first up.
Okay, Dave will be first up, and then I put my pitcher out. I have 9 players here. My pitcher is Dave Steeb. So I'll put him out on the pitcher's mound.
Okay, now, I'd have my lineup 1 through 9 on my score sheets. With the game, you get 50 score sheets. And my first batter is Jack Clark, so he'd be number 1 on my lineup. And Jack Clark's right-handed hitter, so he'd go in the right-hand batter's box. Okay, take the dice, and I'm rolling for Jack now. Okay, 4, 5, and you read the lowest number first. Now each side has a dice code, the home team and the visiting team. It's both the same. So you look for 4, 5 on the dice code, and it says infield pop-up, infield fly rule, all runners hold. No runners on base, he popped up the infield, he's out. So Jack goes back to the dugout, you turn him over. You would then score that on your score sheet.
Okay.
And in the
You want to show this?
Let me show you.
This isn't the...
In our rule book, we explain the scoring situations. All the dice combinations that are on our score sheet, on our playing field here, correspond to the scoring situations. So in this case, we would look for the corresponding numbers 4, 5 on the rule book, and it would be registered as a P/INF. Pop-up in the infield pop-up. Right. And so David would then go ahead and record that on his score sheet as the first out of the inning.
So I'm learning how to score a game. All right, Jack Clark popped up. My next batter is catcher Ozzie Virgil. He's a right-handed hitter, born in Glendale, Arizona, and last year he batted .222 with 9 homers. All right, Ozzie, here we go. Roll him, big guy. 2-4. Remember, you read the lowest dice first. 2-4, you look on the dice code. Ground ball to shortstop. Batter out if no runner on base. So he grounded the shortstop. So he's out. I go to my rule book to see what 2-4 is. And 2-4, Rich, how do you score that?
2-4 in this situation here is a G6, which stands for ground out to the shortstop.
So I'd put that as my number 2 batter. 2 up, 2 down. Next batter, my brave Andrew Thomas. Andrew, 213 last year, but he's a heavy hitter today. All right, roll him. All right, who's pitching for you, Jim? Who do you got up there?
I've got Dave Steve,
Ooh,
future
cute.
Hall of Famer there from
Okay.
Toronto.
Come on, Andres, roll him. 2-3. 2-3. Ground out to second. Ground out to second. Batter is out. All right, 3 up, 3 down.
Okay.
All right, I take my score sheet and I put no runs, no hit, no left on base. Dave Steve did his job. All right, now the next bottom of the first inning, Jim would get his cards up and we'd role play his 3 batters. The only defensive player you put on the field is your pitcher, and my pitcher is Nolan Ryan.
Okay.
Big Nolan.
Should
Texas
we show you
Steamer.
Yeah,
another
let's show
company?
him. Yeah, let's
See
show
what
him.
I can do?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Jim,
Was that a rare? Would you consider that a rarity? You went 3 up and 3 down.
well, it's game of chance. Of the 21 combinations, we have 9 hits.
Oh,
So I rolled 3 outs. My dice weren't hot. But hey, it's a 9-inning game. Anything can happen.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now Jim would have his score sheet. We each have a score sheet, and he'd have his first batter up. And who's that?
Okay, that is Benita Santiago, a catcher leading off. Kind of a rarity, but Benita does have some speed. Benito, I'm sorry.
He's not here. Okay. As long as you
We know.
apologize.
Don't get
I'm
mad.
sorry. Okay, from Chula Vista. Okay, and he's a right-handed hitter, so we'll put him in the right-handed box. We'll roll the dice. And just so the viewers know, the field here is our first edition. The scorebook is our second edition, and we will be using the second edition scoring in this game. So we are going to give you scoring from what's available right now. So here we go, rolling the dice. 1-5 is typical, a strikeout swing, and with Nolan Ryan pitching, that does happen quite often.
Yes,
Nolan.
fan man.
Throwing the
So-
heat, Nolan. Throwing
So
the heat.
in your book, you mark 1-5, which is a
K.
K strikeout swinging. Next batter, Mr. L.A. Darryl Strawberry. See if he can park one over the right field fence. We have a 300-foot sign out in right field. Rich, you want to say something about Darryl?
Daryl's the home run king. Looking at him. Got a short porch out here in right. Wind up in the pitch by Nolan. Throwing the fastball down the middle. Ooh, took it deep, but out of play.
Very important. If it
Yes.
slides off the vinyl, off the field.
Exactly, it's a foul ball. The dice must stay on the green vinyl.
Okay.
This dice is off, so it's a foul ball, strike 1. All right.
Okay.
He was looking for the fence deep. but
Darryl gets to swing.
high, hard one.
Darryl swinging again. Getting another look at the pitch.
3-6.
Gets the 3-6. It's a long one.
The deep. Oh, no, he took him to right field, but he
Took him to the warning track on right. Look for that short porch. Couldn't quite take it over there.
All right, 2 up, 2 down. Nolan's looking hot. We got a pitcher duel going here. 5 up, 5 down.
Ron Gant. That's right.
Ooh, Ron Gant. Tough
Got it.
hitter for the Braves this year.
He had a good year with the Braves. Here we go, Ron.
4-6.
Okay.
Is a foul out to the catcher. So we have a
Couldn't get it out of the infield.
match
It
going
looks
right
like-
So 3 up, 3 down.
Both
We each
sides.
had 3 rolls of the dice. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no men left on base. Let's continue one more inning.
Okay,
though.
I think we've
Let's
had.
go
All
for
right,
one more.
all
Let's
right.
see some action now.
Let's see-
Let's
getting
see
all-
some action.
okay.
Now, I got a question.
Okay.
If you want to make a change into the lineup, or is like designated hitter,
Okay. Jim, why don't you address that?
do you play American League rules,
Well,
National League rules? You
we-
decide that at the beginning?
We have no designated hitters allowed in our rule book. It's just keeping with the tradition of
Of the National League.
the old way
But
baseball was
you
played.
can substitute players. You can put in a relief pitcher if Nolan starts getting unsteady. You can put in a pitch hitter. You can substitute players just like a manager. But we do have no
Let me
designated
point.
hitter.
I think the idea is to role play your situation based on how you want to play the game, too.
Okay. And that would go into
We
the
have,
official scoring
in
sheet.
our score sheet, we have a light blue area here. That's for substitutions. So if you decide to pinch hit, you would have to mark pinch hit, let the opposition know, let them know what you're doing, so that he can adjust his pitching to that particular
And
play.
that particular procedure would be in the rule book?
Yes.
In the rule book,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
spelled out, yes.
All right, second inning.
So here
Bottom
we
of
go,
the
second
second.
inning.
I got O to B McDowell. We need to get some.
O to B, gotta be.
4-5. 4-5.
O to B can't get it out of the infield either.
Infield pop-up.
No, short hit.
4 up, 4 down.
Dave
Steve's
C.
throwing some heat. We got Lonnie Smith. Lonnie talking to the batter's coach. He goes, okay, maybe a bunt, maybe a bunt. Lonnie's back.
Lonnie's got some speed on the
right,
base pads. What can we do today?
4-6.
Ooh.
4-6. Foul out the catcher.
Oh, boy.
See, Steve's hitting a no-hitter 5 in a row.
5
he's
up, 5
he's
down.
looking strong.
Highly unusual.
Darrell Evans. Pasadena, California. Home, Westlake Village, California now. I think he might be retired. This is
Yes, he's
89.
retired.
All right, come on,
He
Darrell.
bats left.
Maybe I blow on those dice. Come on, baby. 1-6.
Dave Steve throwing the heat, struck him out, looking. That's a backwards K on your score sheet.
Yes.
That means he didn't even swing at the ball. He took a call up, third strike,
Wicked.
walks back to the dugout, and 6 up,
Curveball.
6 down.
David, you got another
All
pitcher
right,
in there?
here we go. Nolan's back up, bottom of the second.
Okay.
Now, obviously, the pitchers here do have a play in this game.
Okay, who's up?
Good pitchers, no hits.
Braves?
Batting left-handed.
Mark had a great World Series this year.
4-6.
We're not hitting the dice.
Oh boy. Foul out.
So you're right that after
To
a
the
certain
catcher.
amount of time, even
The odds against you'll get a hit. It's just, we're not rolling good dice. But that's realistic baseball. You go to baseball games at 0-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah.
So this really is realistic.
Here, Jim, why don't you let me have a roll on this one? I think I got the hot hand on this player here.
Rich, why don't you roll for me? Terry Pendleton's my batter, and he's another left-handed hitter against Nolan.
Well, Rich here is a left-handed hitter also, so I think we're going to stroke on this one here. Come on, baby. Give me some.
4-6.
Okay, Rich, enough for you. Rolling?
it's a
Foul out
foul out
catcher.
again.
I think we should have Rico put his hand in here.
Okay, let's have
all right,
Rico.
all right.
We've got 2 outs, and we got our best hitter on the team, Tony Gwynn. He's a National League.
One of the premier hitters in the National
Yes.
In
League.
there, big guy.
But,
Okay, here we
but
go.
realize Nolan Ryan is on the mound.
Now, we want to say this right now. If anyone has any questions about the game, anything that's come up on your mind while you're watching this in progress, give us a call right now, because we do have the creators, the experts of this game that are right here with us. So if there's any questions that our audience has, call us 269-8266.
All right, Rico.
And wish me luck.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's got that
Hey.
going. Come on, baby. 2-5.
2-5. Fly out to shallow center field. The inning is over.
Just like 7-Eleven.
I was looking for a home run.
Ooh, well,
boy.
two innings, shutout ball. Let's keep one more inning going.
One
Let's
more.
do a 3.
One more inning, and this is it. And
All right.
here we go. And
Yeah.
Tommy Gregg.
Dave Gillette.
Tommy Gregg. All right. Lowen
pitcher.
walks out the mound. He's got 6 up, 6 down. They put a little ice bag on his shoulder. Here we go. Nolan's at ageless wonder at 41. He's still
Now,
pitching hard.
Before you roll, Dave, on this, it was up to 4 or 8. Can we, in terms of how many can play, is
Okay.
it given time? Or,
Actually, you play by yourself or with another person.
okay.
So, or you can have 2 people on a team if you want to have a team play with you. But usually it's one-on-one. It's
Okay.
one-on-one.
We got a young man from East LA, Joshua, wants to know how much was the price of the game?
$9.96.
Okay, the next question is, where can you buy the game again?
Johnny's Market on Eastern Avenue and Lolita's Toy and Gift Shop on Huntington Drive. And I think, Rico, we gave you their business cards, if you could maybe
Absolutely.
give their
Or-
address and phone number,
Yeah.
because they are distributing the game right now in East LA.
or
All right?
through GRG.
Or you can call us through GRG Company. All right, here we go.
Top of the
Dave,
third
Steve,
inning.
Tommy Gregg. 2-6. 2-6.
Ground out to first base.
All right. Hey, at least you got the bat on the ball.
Yeah.
We got Jeff Blauser coming up. Big Jeff. All right. We got 7 up, 7 down. I mark it out. 8th batter. All right, come on, Jeff. Here we go. How do we? 1-4.
That's a winner.
1-4.
Hey, that's a hit.
He grounded third.
No,
Hit.
no. Ground out to third.
Ground out to third. 2 up, 2 down.
outs.
Steve's pitching a
Yeah.
no-hitter. Perfect game.
Okay.
All right.
ninth
Hey,
up. Nolan is up.
Nolan comes up,
The pitcher.
and he's looking good. He's throwing a mean game, but let's see if Nolan can get a hit.
And I think it's a simple.
1-3.
Hit by the pitch.
No, he
Hit
was.
by the pitch.
Hit by the pitch. Steve hit him in the right arm. He goes to first. Nolan calls timeout. They go get his jacket for him, put it on him. Okay. All right. Now.
Thoroughly.
All right. Now Nolan's on first. Now in this game, you can steal bases. And the dice code is between the bases, but I'm not going to steal with Nolan Ryan.
Jack Clark.
I have Jack Clark, my pitcher, up. And let's get Jack up here.
Jack Clark, leadoff hitter. 2 outs, runner on first.
There you go.
All right, Jack. He's looking at a short right field porch. Nolan got hit by the pitch. He's steaming on first base, staring at Dave Steve, going,
Nolan
"You
tried to
never
help
hit me,
us.
big guy."
Help
Roll.
us.
3-4.
There's a fly out into deep
Fly out to deep left field.
And that's it.
3 outs.
3 outs. Okay, I'm up.
Darn.
Get him
darn.
off. Get him off.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Get Nolan back out there.
Okay, let's finish up this third inning. We got a scoreless baseball game going
Okay,
here.
after 2.5 innings, it's scoreless. Steve Buscelli, the leadoff hitter, with Nolan back on the
Okay,
mound.
Nolan's coming out slow. Wait a minute. Let's get Nolan. He's getting checked by the doctor.
Got that ice pack on
Okay.
the arm.
Okay, I'll take that mic, Dave.
Okay, last
Okay.
inning, bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third, Steve Buscelli leading off. Here we go. And there we go. He's on board with a walk.
Looks like
Is a walk.
Walk.
Okay, leadoff walk.
looks like that hit by pitch hurt Nolan.
Okay.
Ryan just lost it there. Couldn't quite get it over, and we got a man on board. And Brian Downing, a good hitter in his time. I think he's retired now or playing in Japan.
Okay.
And thinking about a steal, no, with Downing up, I want to wait. I'm going to wait. Okay, so Downing the batter against Ryan. The pitch,
3-4.
3-4 is a fly out to deep left field, and the runner advances on the sacrifice.
One
Okay,
base.
one base.
Okay.
All right, runner on second. How many outs?
Position here.
So I got 1 out, and the batter somehow is going to be, yes, my pitcher,
Steve.
Dave Steve,
Number
with
9
1 out.
batting
His
order.
own cause.
Because you follow your batting order. You're just
Right,
like
you
the
have to-
manager.
okay.
You go
After-
by 1 through 9.
After each at-bat, you put the card back in the bottom of the pile and then continue on. So I've got Dave Steve up here, runner on second. Do I want to steal? No.
Go for it.
I don't want to go. The chances of going from second and third are harder than first to second. So I'm going to wait because I've got Benito Santiago on the deck here.
All right.
Okay, Dave Steve, here's the pitch.
Pitcher.
Color man.
It's a fly out into deep left field again, and the runner advances to third base.
Hey, yeah, we got him.
So here we go.
Runner on third.
And it comes down to the last batter, Mr. Santiago. Here he is against Ryan. Okay, here we go. And let's let the man, the host.
Oh, here we go.
Try to get
This
that
is
running,
it.
big guy. Try to get that
up
running.
to you.
2 outs.
There it is.
Runner
There
on
it
third.
is.
No
This
one's
is
throwing
gonna
some
be
heat.
Heat with heat.
Coming down, rolling baseball.
All right, here we go.
4-4.
Oh, he didn't want anything to do with him.
4-4.
It's a walk.
He walked him.
Okay.
Intimidated.
Got on
Batter
base.
advances first.
All right.
Third, 2 outs. We got,
All right.
We got something
Okay, now, do I want to steal with 2 outs with an open base? Do I want to steal? No, not with Darryl Strawberry up.
going. Let Darryl hit.
Hey, let's let Darryl hit.
Let Lyrico go.
The man with a hot hand, let's let him roll.
Rico.
Rico. Rico.
And we're going to hit one out of here.
He struck him out.
1-5 strikeout. Swinging. Darryl, you're not man.
He's
Well,
a nice
Darryl,
man.
He looked good as he struck out.
Well, fans,
Nice swing.
Roland Stadium has not provided you too much excitement tonight. After 3 innings, no runs have scored in this game.
Wow.
So it's up to the host now to take it from here.
Okay. What I'm going to do is go ahead and announce for the 2 callers that are asking where they can pick this up, roll them, the game. Okay, Johnny's Market, 2017 Northeastern Avenue, and that number there is 223-6626. Okay, Johnny's Market and Sandwich Shop. Okay, groceries and fruits and vegetables, 2017 Northeastern Avenue, again in El Sereno. And Lolita's Kids Furniture, 4844 South Huntington Drive, also in the same zip code, 90032, and the phone number is 226-0155. 226-0155.
I got another question from another caller I didn't pass on.
Okay.
What is the dice number for a home run?
Another caller asked, what is the dice number for a home run? A 1-1 is a home run, and a 6-6 is a home run. So we have 2 home runs out of the 21 rolls.
But you know, 1-1 is 1 out of 32 chances, and 6-6 is the same.
Oh.
And the mathematical possibilities of rolling a 1-1 and 6-6 are 1 out of 32 chances. So it's realistic. Because, you know, in a baseball game, you might get 1 or 2 home runs a game. In Roll-'em, you could actually get 1 or 2 and 3 home runs a game. Plus, we have 2 in our game. And all the doubles, 1-1 is a home run, 2-2 is a double, 3-3 is a triple, 4-4 is a walk, 5-5 is a double, and 6-6 is a home run. So all the doubles in the dice are good combinations. They're hits in the game. So even though we didn't get any hits in the 3 inning, hey, we played a 3-inning game.
It went by very
0-0.
quick?
Yeah, and it went by quick. But the next 3 innings could be 5-4 based on the roll of the dice.
Okay.
And we get some games 10-12. We get some games 2-1. They're all based on the roll of the dice. Now, we've had one game when we were playing as little kids that we had a perfect game. Where my pitcher, Bob Gibson, who was a Hall of Famer, actually pitched a perfect game. And his opponent rolled 27 dice combinations that were all outs. That rarely happens, just like in regular baseball. But it can happen. It can happen.
It's a game of chance.
Game of chance, play with your baseball card collection. And the kids can have fun with it. Because they can create their own teams, they can be their own managers, they can say, hey, I'm going to steal now, and you can steal all the bases, the dice codes are between the bases. I mean, you are the manager and player coach. You set your own league rules.
Let me give a little description on the league rules. Each team is limited to 16 players. You have 8 regulars, 4 pitchers, 4 utility players. Designated hitters are optional. And then Roll-'em seasons are 18 games, and each team plays each other twice during the season. One is home, one is visiting. So when you complete your season, if you've kept statistics throughout the season, you'll have a home run champion, a pitching champion. So, for instance, Ron Gant might be your batting champion. But you must keep statistics throughout the season. That's the fun of it. It will teach you math. There's no question about it.
And we want the kids, after they score a game, to keep statistics. Keep their hitters 1 for 4, 2 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Darryl Strawberry was 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. And keep the statistics. And on our score sheets, we have it where you can keep them. And then you can start figuring out their batting averages, how many home runs they hit. And that's basic general math skills. And it's fun because it's dealing with baseball. You know?
It sure is. And we've just had a brief opportunity to get exposed to the game. And what we're going to do, and I've enjoyed it. I mean, even though I wasn't actually at the beginning, I came in and had a chance to roll. And that can happen in your home environment.
Sure.
Ask someone to have that lucky hand for you. But what we're going to do right now on our raffle, we want to devise a trivia question.
Oh,
A trivia question, because usually we have more staff to handle the volume of calls that come in when I do the premiums. So I want the 3 of you maybe just to
Think of a trivia
come up with a trivia question, and whoever answers that will get
Rolling baseball.
the actual game here. It's totally wrapped. It's brand new, and this will be given away to you as our premium from our guest today, GRG Company.
Yes.
Okay, the
Great.
creators of Roll-'em. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. If we have anything up in our public service bays ready to go, we may want to do that, just break real quickly and give our guests here a chance to come up with that trivia question, and we'll be right back after this very, very short break. You're watching East LA Sports Scene, and we're doing a program on Roll-'em Baseball, which is a natural, what I would like to think, a natural show that comes after the trading card program that we did last week. So we're going to come right back to you and come up with that trivia question. It'll be easy. It's not going to be too hard.
How about, let's see, who's the National League?
As head coach of the Raiders. When being selected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, I've been called an overnight success. Hi, I'm Art Shell, head coach of the Raiders. The key factors in my career were always hard work and commitment. I prepare for the opportunities that were there for me in the NFL. That's what I try to communicate to young people like these at the All People Christian Center here in Los Angeles. I know the tough world of drugs and violence that's on the streets of our cities. But I tell young people that they have choices and opportunities. And with hard work and preparation, they can become the real winners in life. I know I can help these young people get on the right path to create a few overnight success stories of their own. But I know that without the support of people contributing their fair share to the United Way in Los Angeles, these kids won't have a chance. Support the United Way campaign where you work. The United Way, it brings out the best in all of us.
About 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, we have come up, the team has come up with the trivia question that we're going to ask you very quickly now. If you could name either of the MVPs in the National League or the American League, or do we want them to name both?
For this year, no, just one.
Okay, if you could,
1991.
okay, for the 1991 season just concluded, give us the name of the, and let's take the, can't say we're going to take the fifth caller or the fourth caller, but we want to make sure that the person that can have this game in their hands and begin to play it in a few days, because Thanksgiving is going to be here and it's going to be a great time. Sit around after everybody eats, everyone has dinner, come out and bring the game out, roll 'em baseball, and get the guys and even the moms and the sisters and whoever, aunts and uncles to play this game, exciting game of roll 'em baseball.
It's a great family game. You know, people can get out and teach each other and learn a little bit about baseball and have fun, interact.
Even
interact.
Mom would have fun with this too.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. This is a big Dodger town, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
But this would be a very, very good.
What's the number here? What number?
Okay, we gave the.
You got the answer already.
Yeah, the answer is. Okay, we have the winner.
Ray Moya won it. All right, Ray.
Ray Moya. Okay.
What was Ray?
Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton. was
Terry
the
Pendleton is the answer for the National League MVP.
Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves, and if you had decided to choose Cal Ripken Jr. for the American League MVP, Baltimore Orioles, you also would have won. But we congratulate Ray Moya. Okay.
Yes. You got to roll them.
Right. So Ray, you know how we work our premium giveaways. If you're able to come down and pick it up tonight, it's right here.
Station.
And if not, we'll hold it here for you. And again, one thing as we wind up our program for today, I want to remind our viewers that we are still in the process of taking our sweepstakes offer for the NFL Banlon shirt that we're going to be offering, along with some other goodies, some basketball equipment, some footballs, and we're going to be getting a nice package, gift package for you for our Christmas program. And we're going to be doing that courtesy of the Oshman Sporting Goods. We may have an extra game of roll 'em put in there. We're going to pretty much come up with a Santa's Christmas gift bag for you, or I can't say a box, but a nice package that will have some very, very nice athletic gifts in it. So in order to qualify for that, though, remember, you just have to drop us a line here at Buenavision Cable TV, East LA Sports Scene, 912 Northeastern Avenue, LA 90063 to qualify for that. The phones seem to work at times, but we want to make this a little bit more selective and have those that do take the time and give us your comments on how we're doing here on this program for all of East LA and the Boyle Heights, City Terrace areas especially, what we're doing here via Community Access TV. So again, we are down into the last 2 minutes of our program, and I want to thank again Dave Gerletti.
Thank you, Rico.
For coming in.
Here and exposing our
Okay.
team, the East LA area.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rich, for coming in.
Thank you.
Jim, we have the brain trust of, again, GRG Company and the makers and creators of Roll 'em Baseball. And we hope that you had an idea of how exciting the game can be, even in a short time span that we were able to play it here in front of our viewers tonight. So, again, be looking for it at the locations I've mentioned, the
Or
Lolitas.
they can call us.
Could call you directly, and that number again.
Right, that number is 714-593-6368, and that's a 24-hour number. If they leave a name, address, we can call them back, or a phone number.
Okay.
And if there's any Little League coaches out there, we think this is a great game for Little Leaguers and T-ballers. And we'd also wholesale this game if they buy a case. And the wholesale price is $4.98 for a minimum order of 1 case of 12 games. So if there's dealers or Little League coaches, and we want to get it as a fundraiser. We think some Little Leagues can take this and make some money selling this game as a fundraiser, and we're willing to deal and get it exposed because this is a great game for Little Leaguers because they learn how to score a baseball game.
Okay. And one final comment here about Dave. Again, I mentioned that we've known each other for a number of years, a good 10 plus, doing refereeing and officiating high school and college and wheelchair and all those other things connected with the sport. But the man works in our community. He is, again, a teacher and a counselor in Garfield High School, so he's very accessible. And if you just happen to be in the Garfield area, say, I'd like to possibly see that person, that teacher that has that baseball game, I'm sure they're going to direct you to Mr. Galletti at Garfield High School. So, again, team, it's been nice having you come in.
Rico, thanks a lot.
Good luck to you, and again,
Show our game.
Been great.
happy holidays to you and your families, and again to all of our viewers here, East LA Sports Scene. This has been Rico Cabrera for East LA Sports Scene, and happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you soon with a brand new program. Good, man. Good.
That was great.
Great.
That was fun.
Yeah. It sure was.